What is the best thing and the worst thing about working with EcoPanels of Tennessee? Hi, I'm Rob. I'm up here in the office at our plant in Hermitage Springs, Tennessee. And, I get to talk to a lot of you each and every day through email or on the phone. And we appreciate you contacting us. We appreciate you watching these videos. We try to make these informative. And so I try to think of, well, okay, so when I'm talking to people, what's a lot of the questions that I get? And, we want to be really straightforward. I love to hear about your projects and what you're thinking, but, to come on here and try to sell you this and say, hey, everything is awesome and it's always good. Well, that's not always the case. Let me explain that. So if you're considering SIP panels for your home, there are so many positives. Watch the other videos. It's way more energy efficient, like not even close energy efficient. It's a lot stronger. It's better on the environment. It's structurally more sound. And we've got all the data and things, and we've got other videos about that. But I thought it would be fair. What's the downside of working with EcoPanels of Tennessee for your home? And I think the main thing is if you're going to build a house out of a pre-cut, pre-done system, it is imperative that the planning phase of that be done correctly and carefully. So what we do here is we take your plans and designs, and our designer, KP, turns those into a SIP panel plan. So it's basically taking that plan and cutting it up into a puzzle in the individual components, the individual panels, wall panels, corner panels, footer panels, header panels, and so on, that's going to go together as a puzzle on your job site and create your home. So all that's well and good, but in conventional stick framing, it's much easier to just make a change on the job site. Now, can you make a change on the job site with a SIP panel? Yes. Do we really want to avoid that? Yes. The whole idea is that this is pre-done and it goes together perfectly. That's the reason we set it up in the shop, so that we know that it all fits correctly and everything's right. So the main things that we need to worry about is obviously the length and width of each wall, or the size of the house, the length of each wall. Doors and windows are super important. What we need is not the size of the window that you're going to put in, but the rough opening size. So every window manufacturer, for some strange reason, even though it's the same size window, they'll have different rough opening specifications. So what we need is, what is the rough opening? In other words, what's the overall size of the hole that we need to have in the panel so that the window fits within there perfectly. So we really like you to pre-plan that out, pick out your doors and windows from a supplier, and then get us that list so that we know exactly what size those holes are and that we can place those correctly. The other one is electrical. It's wonderful that we put the plug boxes in the wall, the switches, the light sconces and all that. That makes assembly fast. It makes things go quickly. It makes it easy for your electrician, but we want to check and then double check that we're getting all of those in the correct location, the correct height from the floor, the correct height from the ceiling if it's a light, if it's a TV plug in the wall, how high do you want that? So there is more with a SIP panel. If you're working with us, because it's pre-done, and I often say this to people, the best thing about our product is it's pre-done. The worst thing about our product is it's pre-done. So what we really want to do is be super careful and diligent in the planning process so that we get everything planned out really nice, so that when it arrives at your job site and it's ready to be assembled, everything goes fast and quick and it goes together perfectly. That's what we strive for every day here at EcoPanels of Tennessee. We'd love to hear from you. I'd love to talk to you about your project, see your plans, get you a free estimate. Please reach out to us, shoot us an email, give us a call on our 800 number, or you can even text us. We'll see you soon.